We're going live, so I don't want to interrupt.
I just do it up because that's where it gets cast on, right?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, güey, cuando miré que tenías la Real Academia and the exact same song I picked, I was like, it's the way, dude. You're gonna make me switch something else up again.
They're a good band, man. They're a fucking great band.
There's let's save it. I got some. There's two songs from your set that I really.
Okay, we're on live on Lil Face.
Órale.
Chido.
Chido one.
Chido one. Oye, wait. Did Alter put out something new? Or is this an oldie?
Tu amigo, locutor, programador y muy bien desconocido, Dr. G.
Y el desmadroso el chivo porque no sabe cuando the green light is green.
The Q, man.
No entiendo, güey. No entiendo un desmadre. Yeah.
Estamos en vivo a través de DiavloVision, aquí en la banda elástica radio.
¿Qué andas, cabrones? Llevo lo diabólico aquí.
es que estaba escuchando la rola de Alter, la canción Bosques, and I'm a fan. I think we all are fans of Alter. And I was just wondering
Pinche rola intensa, güey.
Si era nueva.
Mira, en particular ese salió ya hace unos añitos, ¿no?
Okay.
Me la topé y porque pensé mucho en lo que me habían mandado ustedes y la verdad es que no me di cuenta de qué tipo de música me mandaron. Yo la imaginé totalmente muy diferente, pero como siempre comenzamos con algo un poco pesado, estamos hablando de este 5-piece, son chicos, o sea, 5 chavos que son, pues el lado, screamo, post-rock type band de Madrid.
Yeah.
Ellos se describen como, todos tenemos demonios, ¿ok? Monstruos y fantasmas que rondan por nuestras cabezas y nuestras tormentas a diario.
You nailed it.
Well, I just always say that we're all a little broken.
Yes, we are. Y esta noche comenzamos con Antier. Why? I have no idea other than que me encantó como you said, una rola muy
set es muy único a lo que es el sabor de mi vecindad, because on paper it probably shouldn't work.
This is one of my favorite sets.
But it works. It works. Mira, antes que llegaste al aire, Manolo, estamos hablando yo y Dr. G, and I was saying, tenía mis dudas when I mished it to your stuff. And it worked. I think the whole set worked.
Yes.
It's going to be a unique ride. I want to say hay toques comercial, maybe pop. At the same token, it's really not.
It's not.
And it's very unique. And in the end, al último, I just kept saying, it's mi vecindad. It's what we do here, and it's what we strive to be un ejemplo de música alternativa en español. And I think we did a damn good job with this setlist. Manolo, okay, el grupo que vas a presentar ahorita.
Oh, man.
Esta canción, okay, that's one of the songs that I was telling you for the lady that tripped me out. Los primeros 30 segundos, I was going, I don't know. I don't think I like it. I don't think I like it. Espérate.
Okay.
And it builds up to the chorus. Because it takes a while to build up to the chorus. And then it builds up. Esta rola y la tercera rola que trajiste are my 2 favorite songs of the night. I have a lot of favorite songs this night, but those 2 songs, I don't know. I kept like, instead of going to the rest of the set, I kept hitting replay.
Right, so let's a ver, la banda que vamos a escuchar, la primera banda es una banda del Estado de México que se llama Real Oculto. Son unos chavos, man, estos son unos morrillos, man, fue lo que me sorprendió más. Es una banda independiente, four-piece. Y cuando vi los videos, they're young, man, they're young. Y se la pasan skateboarding. Yo los pensaba que estaban un poco más mayores de edad, pero no, son morrillos. Este EP salió el año pasado. Esta banda es muy reciente. Solo la música salió el año pasado. El EP se llama Pedir Perdón o Pedir Permiso. Grábensela, güeyes.
No, serio, pedo. Esta rola, Mal Trip, man, listen to it again, and then go and buy it. That's all I gotta say.
La onda de estos chavos buscan transmitir sus emociones a través de la música. And this band, I'm really excited about. A mí me agarraron la atención luego, y las otras rolas las he escuchado and las vamos a escuchar en el futuro. I think this is a really up and coming band.
Okay, perfect. I'm convinced. Sign me up. Bueno, aquí en mi vecindad. Yeah, dude, esta rola, como te digo, the first 20, 30 seconds, I was like, I don't know. Let me give it a shot.
It reminded me of the way Prayer presents his music.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't hear anything of Prayer on this one.
Not the way he presents it, the way he sings it. The way he sings it.
Oh, okay. See, I was thinking more of like early 90s, like underground alternative, that weird mishmash of post-punk and grunge. That weird time when it was like, went grunge, but it wasn't put in, it was like, because they got a unique sound to where like, I even hear a little bit of Fugazi, you know?
Well, I was reading about him, the guy, Roberto Gonzalez, how it was a solo project. And I think he got help from the Glassfish Studio guys and the Blue Moon. Yeah, and then that's how he became a band.
Because there's even some like, not much, but there is some notes of like early Chili Peppers, not in the funk, but just in the uniqueness of like, where like, and I do this adrede a propósito.
Yeah.
I focus in on this one song and I don't want to know anything else of this group until you or Manolo explain it to me.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to ruin I want to show up with my honest emotions over this particular song. So
I didn't know
always,
they were that young though.
I wait until afterwards. Now, over the weekend, I'll go and research them.
Yeah.
Ahora ya me doy permiso to go check them out.
Yeah, I mean,
but they're very unique. It reminds me of like, man, I even hear like, do you remember Unsound, Manolo?
Yeah.
Okay, that really weird hybrid mishmash, like alternative sound from like 93, 92. And that's what hits me off this group.
These guys have great, they're mashing things in a fucking way that is just sounding amazing.
Okay, good. Okay,
yeah,
that's
good job. Yeah.
That's what I hope they sound like. And now you're reinforcing that because that's what I got.
Estamos hablando de Real Oculto, la canción Mal Trip, Diabólico. This is the only EP that they have?
So, tienen un EP y un sencillo y los dos salieron el año pasado. El sencillo salió unos meses después del EP.
Mexicanos. Escuchar la música a través de la banda elástica radio. Just go to labandaelástica.com y ahí está el botón radio. Y oprímelo y escuchas la música. Yeah, I think lo que tú estás diciendo, Chivo, me pasó a través de. I think maybe that's what it was. Cuando recién escuché esta canción y luego Amparo, Carmen, Teresa y Yolanda, I thought it was a different type of playlist.
Huh. Well, the trip is you bring a band like Acti, who I considered a great band. But in all honesty, Real Oculto, Medalla, and La Real Academia, in my opinion, blew away a band like Acti off that set.
Yeah, I mean, it's I like each song for different reasons, and I just like how they flow with each other, because para empezar el set, las dos primeras canciones te van a decir para dónde puede ir el set, and each one of these songs, I mean, you know, you can launch off of that.
Oh no,
so,
yeah, because they're quirky and dark.
You're quirky and dark.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, it's definite. Yeah, and como te digo, yo pensé algo totalmente diferente. For some reason, yo pensé, oh, this is very bubblegum. This is very, you know, and don't know why that happened.
Tiene tonos. There's a couple of, it's not even the groups, because that's lying.
Very, yeah.
But there is a couple of song choices by some of the groups that we picked that can be interpreted or sold as a little bit of sing-along ear pop.
Pues right? Mira, Amparo, Carmen, Teresa, Yolanda, Acti, ¿están activos?
Sí, güey. So nomás deja decir una cosa más de Real Oculto. So, cuando yo primero escuché Real Oculto, esta canción, Mal Trip, lo que yo, what I thought they would sound like antes de escuchar las otras canciones de ellos is I was actually thinking that, oh man, it's porque if you look at the record label cover, or I can't remember which photo I saw of them, they're like they're doing a live set and they look like dirty rockers. And I was like, oh shit, is this like a dirty rock and roll band? Pero no, pero that's what originally got my attention. And then I started listening to their music, and it was just an amazing surprise, just hearing how their music style is. Pero Acti, sí, Acti, una banda chida de Hidalgo. Sí, sacaron 3 sencillos en los últimos 3 años. Acaban de sacar un sencillo este año. So, yeah.
I think that's what it showcases, las canciones que escogiste, because Acti is a very strong band.
So la razón, me topé con ellos hace 2 años, se me hace, and I was super, really, really excited about them, pero las pinches plataformas sociales no siempre incluyen toda la música de ellos. So even though they had other material, it wasn't available on the streaming services, and then some of it got uploaded, and I was like, oh shit, there's fucking more music from them, and it sounds great también. Así que I've just been going through their catalog. Esta canción, el 10 salió hace 3 años, así que salió en 2020, pero sí tienen unas canciones que acaban de salir este año y el año pasado. Nice. And they sound fucking good.
Y son, no son muy joven, pero tampoco tienen mucha edad. Like they don't look.
They're young. I mean, they're young, but they're not as young as the other cats.
Yeah, and I think that's what they're good musicians, and their music is really good. Representando, como tú dices, Hidalgo, ¿no? Es algo también muy único de esa área.
¿Sabes lo que cuando okay. Acabamos de escuchar la canción El 10 de Acti, que es Amparo, Carmen, Teresa, Yolanda. Esa rola salió como un bonus track en el álbum No hay a dónde ir del año 2020. Esta banda me topé con ellos hace como, se me hace que fue 2 años, y como estaba diciendo fuera del aire, en esos tiempos solo se encontraba un EP, y recientemente me topé con música que ya habían salido, pero no se veía en las plataformas musicales. Cuando las vi, man, I was just super excited, y las empecé a escuchar. Han sacado 3 sencillos en los últimos 3 años, así que todavía están activos. Y cuando estaba escuchando el material de ellos, neta, me recordó mucho de Mengers, pero Mengers es más reciente. And I was like, órale, okay.
Similarities. Okay.
Fíjate, interesante que I think they're playing with Mengers este sábado.
Oh my God, that'd be an amazing show.
Yeah. So they're playing on Saturday in Pachuca.
Órale.
And so we're big fans of Mengers and obviously, y pues Amparo, Carmen, Teresa, Yolanda, could it be también por el nombre? Porque en unas plataformas tienen todo, ¿no? Dice Carmen, Teresa, Yolanda. En otras plataformas dice Acti.
Es más fácil Acti, man.
Pues obviamente, pero se confunde la gente if they don't know that that's the acronym to their name.
Yeah, y esta banda, nomás para darles un poquito más información, ya tiene un tiempecito porque se formaron en el 2015, eso ya llevan 8 años. Yeah.
¿Qué sigue?
Very good.
Ok, esta rola, que es una canción que resulta, el chivo también ya la tenía sentida, es de la banda Real Academia de Buenos Aires, Argentina, post-punk.
No. Hold up. Hold up. We're playing When Just Is Good. You're not going to pass that medalla.
Oh, shit, that's right. Cambié la orden. Ok, esta banda que vamos a escuchar es de una banda de Barcelona, España, Medalla. Esta canción se llama Velázquez, que salió hace 2 años en el álbum Arista Rota. Esta banda se describe como una bestia de 4 cabezas y realmente su música tiene mucha variedad: rock, indie, psych, heavy metal, krautrock, y ya llevan un tiempo tocando. También ellos se formaron en el 2017 y todo lo que he escuchado de ellos me impresiona mucho porque una canción suena diferente que la otra.
Okay. I'm really curious because esta rola en específico, I mean, I've never listened to Medalla antes de esto, and igual como Real Oculto, it really made me sit and pay attention. Okay. Y tiene algo similar como Real Oculto. It takes un tiempo para llegar al coro. Okay. They're telling a story. But once you get there and you're in for the ride, it's a effing trip.
You're in for the ride.
Esta rola is unique. It's what I might be my favorite one que escogiste de esa noche.
Cool.
Where I dan el tiro con Real Oculto. I mean, as far as like, it is, and that's saying a lot because I'm a fan of Acti and I'm a fan of Real Academia. Pero estas dos rolas, I love to be taken por sorpresa in a good way. And this Medalla definitely does it.
Mi vecindad.
It absolutely does. I would play it and then hit repeat just to listen to it again. And then I listen to the set.
It's fucking intense, dude.
Yeah.
It's intense. And like you said, it's got a climax. Like it,
but it goes to what like G was saying. It could be misconceived as a radio-friendly song. Porque tienen toques.
Well, it could be in España.
But you know what I'm saying? There's a couple of song choices that could be played on regular rock radio.
Now there's a interesting relation in the names with these two songs, or was that a coincidence?
I think it was a coincidence.
I think it was a coincidence, man. There was like no intention there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean,
but listen to the buildup. It takes him forever to get to the coro.
Y luego the keyboards kind of throw you for a loop, They're just kind of making you
layers. And that's what I kept thinking about. Este set is like a beautiful lasagna. It has so many layers. Like I got to the pesto part. I got to the, it's got some wonderful layers, and they all somehow work together. Because there's a couple of songs here, especially for my set, that should technically not work.
Yeah, and I think I struggle with that, or I did when I was figuring things out for the outro. You know.
But then in the end, I'm going, but it's mi vecindad.
Yeah.
Not every house is decorated the same. We don't live in suburbia. We live in a nice mi vecindad that I want to be in, you know.
Siempre lo de afuera se mira igual, pero aquí dentro de mi vecindad, we enjoy un poquito de todo los géneros. A través de DiavloVision, y también, pues, obviamente aquí en
la banda elástica radio.
Presentes. Y nuestros amigos de los Chenchas estaban tocando hace poquito.
Simón, estaban en vivo en un show.
En el
Too
bad we didn't play Morbosa Unidad this week.
You know what? I was gonna make a comment, pero I didn't want to make it on the other show. It's like, hey man, how about we play some other songs? They got other songs.
I covered it. We got a set coming up. Madre Mexicano and Chencha fits beautifully.
Cool. Yes. Nos da la oportunidad de escuchar más.
And this is a beautiful ride. This song makes me want to like. And hay varios en este set. But at the same time, tienen algo en común. Most of these bands, they'd probably be scary in the right clubs. Not for us, but for other people. I'd be gravitated towards them, you know.
Yeah, y luego me gusta, what I like about, so original, las canciones que había mandado originalmente están en la orden que le estamos tocando, pero entre semana, le mandé un texto al G to switch Medalla y la Real Academia, thinking que Medalla would better tempo-wise follow tu primera canción.
No,
pero I wasn't, no me estaba gustando mucho, porque lo que me gustó del set que mandé originalmente, it has a bit of an ebb and flow, y luego manteniéndolo así, con lo que sigue de tu set, continúa el ebb and flow. Y luego cuando G la cambió para atrás, I was like, oh man, this just flows so much better.
No, es que mira, Real Academia, I was already familiar with the song. So I took a leap of faith with how I bridged it. Okay. Only because to me it was very, Real Academia is kind of dark, post-punk, edgy. It's got this, you know, aggro sound. It does. If you listen to it, it sounds aggressive. I love it. You know, is it catchy, poppy? Yeah, nothing wrong with that. It could still be aggressive, you know.
Right.
I mean, there's a band that I'm playing later on tonight, Rata Negra, who normally are very aggro, but not so much on that song.
Yeah,
it's one of those bands que también me sorprende because if you and I'll repeat it later, if you look at them, it absolutely represents their style. Like they can be quirky, they can be artsy, they can be straight up just fantastic musicians. La Real Academia, in particular, cómo cantan esta canción, No voy a salir de la cama. It's like,
and the guitar riff, that little like rhythm little guitar, it's hypnotic.
I love the voice, like the cigarette smoking voice, y luego la guitarra tipo Smiths, Johnny Marr in the background.
Someone's gonna get raped is what I get out of this song, you know.
Pero you gotta get out of the bed, or.
Pero it's a fucking sexy song, dude. It sounds sexy.
It's a really good song. Yeah, la música es la guitarra y luego el órgano, you know, the way it comes in, you know, the synth that they're playing, the synthesizer, I think.
I just keep thinking that Juan's gonna get his Velvet penetrated.
You know, El Real de 14 la dobló or something, or what happened there? Sin lubricante se presentó este set. Bueno, estamos en vivo en la banda elástica radio.
Bueno, acaban de escuchar a Real Academia. Amazing song. A ver, platícanos, Manolo.
So esta rola salió el año pasado. Tienen 2 EPs que salieron seguidos. Este EP de esta rola, que no voy a salir de la cama, programa, salió en 2022 y el EP anterior salió el año anterior, 2021. Este post-punk de Buenos Aires, Argentina, 5-piece. I mean, tan chingones, güey.
Está hablando con Manolo que I had this specific song ya escogida for a week or two from now. But it's good. That's how beautiful it is. But we're going to keep going. Pero antes de eso, I'm going to drop a shout out.
A ver.
Nuestro gran amigazo, Aguilera, he's coming back up para este rumbo con los East Side Stories. They're going to come up to the Slow Brewing Company, Mayo 28, que no falta mucho, a couple weeks from now. They're going to be playing with the Vills, Lupe Bravo, and DJ 23 horas, you know, Buffalo. It's going to be at the Slow Brewing Collective, the 5 a 9, todas edades, and free. And good beer.
At the Slough, they have really good beer.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So
muy bien ahí ellos. They love
amazing music.
Yeah, they got an award recognition.
And it's free.
Muy buena cerveza.
So, otra vez, los East Side Stories, the Vills, Lupe Bravo, and DJ 23 horas at the Slow Brewing Collective, Mayo 28, aquí en Watsonville, Freedom. So check it out. I'll be there, you know.
Vamos.
Anyways.
Is that this weekend?
No, el 28.
El 28.
Al final del mes.
Because I know that they're also playing in Tijuana.
Están haciendo like a little mini gira, like just they're kind of like, you know, kick up, but you know, I just want to pimp out my little hood over here. Le dije a la Aguilera, of course, brother, anything for him. Aguilera is like a wonderful human being. So is Lupe and everybody else, but like, you know.
I've been part of the family de mi vecindad for years, so.
Now,
a ver.
Para seguir el ritmo de esta noche, I went on a limb, but bear with me. Let's continue on this journey.
Okay.
Este grupo que voy a tocar es nuevo para mí, but they've been around for 8 o 9 años. Son de España. La canción es su third album, Tratador de la Obsesión. El grupo se llama Sudor. They have been called the Discharge of Madrid. Okay? I hear it in the guitars, not so much in the vocals. In the vocals, suena a little bit like Evaristo, maybe a little bit, but with Discharge backing them, you know? So very unique, right up our alley when we want like politically charged punk rock. Bueno, Sudor, Tratador de la Obsesión.
Aquí en mi vecindad, la banda elástica radio. Yeah, la pinche guitarra, güey, sounds awesome. La voz me recuerda mucho de Mike from The Stitches.
Okay. Yeah, see, I was thinking more Evaristo de la Polla because all the write-ups that I read from, they kept saying, you know, if you love Discharge. I'm like, okay, well, you know, that's bold. Pero vocally, he kind of reminds me of, you know, musically, they sound like Discharge, but vocally like that. And then I'm tagging them up with a young group, very much como Raro Culto, young kids, pretty brand new. They just debuted. They're on the same level with Cuello, Masuleo, Okimoki, Thatchers. So they're in good company. I can see why they signed them, you know.
You know, interesting, yeah. A couple of the songs in this set have been my wish list for a little bit.
Really? Okay. All right. They're new to me. So I
Oh, yeah, they're on my wish list, but they're new to me. Yeah.
I went on a limb and I put this with Diablo Culto. I mean, not Diablo Culto, La Academia. And I didn't know if it worked. And then I fell in love with how it just it went
It
smooth,
worked.
like a good festival should. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Oh, dude, this
that
would
is,
be a fucking badass festival.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Badass
It's a very unique,
festival.
it's a very unique, sounding true Ruido Fest, in my opinion. What Ruido Fest should be, very alternative, very cutting edge, with a couple of like bigger bands to like bring it together. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. And that's happening. The closing bands after that, those are the bands. Yeah. It's working muy bien aquí a través de mi vecindad, Atlántica Radio.
so these guys are young, dude. Young. De Valencia, España. Kids.
Hogar.
Hogar.
Okay.
They're on the same label with Cuello. I think Cuello has something to do with getting him signed. And Mosuleo, Thatchers, and Okimoki. But Cuello and Mosuleo, they're like the bigger bands on the label, And I think they saw something in these young kids,
Yeah, this song's interesting porque the way it starts, like with the bass, the first time que lo escuché, I was like, well, okay, where's this gonna go? And then boom, it just kicks in. It's like,
it goes in
shit.
somewhere.
Yeah.
I think it complements Raro Culto in the same vein. They don't sound the same.
Yeah.
But they're similar in the sense, where's this gonna go? And then I like where you took me. Pretty. And I think they work together well. Sudor and Hogar.
Hace poco sacaron un demo, no? Like maybe just about it.
Tienen un demo and they have an EP. That's it.
And now,
all from last year. That's it.
Well,
that's all.
Yeah. Seems like they got the demo out y luego like they got picked up by Flex.
Yeah. But I think I was reading somewhere, I think Cuello had a lot to do with it. Cuello and Mosuleo had a lot to do with getting them like no, these kids, like bring them on.
Bring them on, whatever.
And then do not steal my thunder. Thatcher's got a new album on. I got something programmed for him.
Oh,
Thatcher's.
Oh,
nobody, don't touch that one.
I'm not, dude. I got other shit.
You take me another one.
I got other shit, dude.
Okay, all right.
I mean, the funny thing is, a lot of these songs, I've been sitting on them for a while.
I believe it. I believe it. It just means like the only reason I say it because it messes up a set list that I got. I'm like, now I gotta go plug something else in.
Hey, pero the sets y las songs de esta noche, las rolas, I mean, todas las canciones que yo toqué, I think the oldest one is 2021. Aparte de eso,
they're all pretty.
Yeah.
No, there's a band that I'm playing at the end that is just
turning on mic.
Being selfish.
Let me hold on. When I give you the thumb, we're ready.
Acaban de escuchar a Hogar con la canción Serpiente. Son unos chicos de Valencia. Pretty brand new. They've only been together desde 2021. Sacaron un demo, como dijo Dr. G. And they're on Flexidiscos. La mía descarga con Cuellos, Mosuleo, Okimoki, and Thatchers. I think Cuello had a lot to do with getting them signed to Flexidiscos. They got an EP out. Jovenazos, just like Real Oculto. But man, I'm curious about where these kids are going to go. Antes de eso, Sudor de Madrid, self-described Discharge de Madrid. I hear it, especially in the guitars.
That dirty
song,
for sure.
The song is intense. Me encanta. Sometimes I just want to I don't have the hair for it anymore, but have the
Liberty Spikes.
Yeah, and do it up. Pero bueno. Anyways, dos grupos de Madrid, Sudor, Hogar, good stuff. It differs de lo que trajo Manolo.
Yeah.
But bear with me.
A ver.
It's going on a good ride. Vamos a seguir en Valencia with one of my favorite groups of the last 3 years or so. They remind me of a lot of grupos que hemos tocado aquí en mi vecindad. Se llaman La Culpa. La canción se llama Mágico Trágico. Creo que Dr. G first turned me on to this about a year and a half ago, and I forgot.
Yeah.
And then I went on to Monte Perdido and a bunch of other groups. And then I realized that La Culpa is amazing.
Yeah.
That we need to play. Y acaban de sacar un disco nuevo. So we'll play more of them coming up. La Culpa, la canción se llama Mágico Trágico. Vamos.
Mi vecindad.
Yeah, dude, me gustó un chingo esta rola, dude.
It's great. I think G brought it maybe about a year ago, dude. Maybe, because this album actually came out early last year. And it's one of those, Manolo and G, that I'm surprised one of us, I think because we forgot, didn't make our year-end cut. Because I went and revisited the album and I'm like, shit, how come this didn't make our year-end cut? It's that good.
Well, have you seen the video to this?
No, I haven't.
Ooh, it's intense.
Okay. Now,
it's intense.
Apenas acaban de sacar a brand new album, just right now, like last month in April. So this is a band that we might want to look into for the end of the year. Possibly. I don't know. Check it out, guys. But the song is amazing, and they have other songs very similar. Very similar. So,
I like, there's certain, te puede decir, y lo he dicho yo anteriormente, que there's a very specific Spanish sound con cierto tipo de pop.
I will say this, mira, los últimos la pandemia lit a fire in España. El país de España, and I'm including everything, Madrid, Valencia, País Vasco, you name it. They are just on fire. I mean, how many new groups have we played de los últimos 3 años que viene del país de España? 3 dozen? 4 dozen?
Yeah.
I mean, that's bastante. Like, I mean, they're on fire. And
see, if we get on the radio 48 times a year, unos 40, no 40, pero unos like half at least are new groups. Half we bring in some. Well, there might be more than 40 new groups.
Esta canción de Rata Negra is off their last album that they whipped out a los mediados de 21.
Yeah.
Escogí esta canción because it reminds me of their last group, Juanita Los Feos.
Okay.
Because Violeta, she's an amazing singer, and a lot of her songs sometimes don't really show off how strong of a singer Violeta really is. But when you listen to this song, she's on point. I mean, she plays bass and sings and writes all her own music at the same time.
Yeah.
So she's not just a front woman. She's playing bass. They're a power trio,
Yeah. I mean, from what I remember and seeing where she's at now, with her music, like the song says, she's teaching us a lesson,
Yeah. Desafortunadamente, I think it's going to be one of those bands that should have been, could have been, would have been. Because Juanito Los Feos never quite met the success that I think they deserve. And then Rata Negra, after 3 albums, también, they're kind of hitting that biznaga thing to where wow, why aren't they getting more traction? Why aren't they legendary status?
How long have they been around? Total.
Okay, Violeta,
Violeta,
beautiful woman, but she's very close to our age.
Okay.
Maybe not our age, but she's not a young woman.
Yeah.
Pero listen to how powerful she is on the song. I mean,
she's a great singer. Absolutely.
Like when I was escuchando, I was like, listen, this ranks up there with some of the better songs of the Go-Go's.
Yeah, también the bass is driving the song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Power trio, dude. I'm a big fan of Violeta, the way she sings. And it doesn't hurt that they come recommended from Once. you know.
Anyways.
Rata Negra, Escarmiento. Violeta. Amazing singer, amazing musician. Violeta tiene una voz que a veces no doesn't get the accolades that she deserves, but she's a powerful vocalist.
Do you
Rata Negra también.
Do you think it's because she gets lumped into punk rock?
I think so.
Mm.
I think so. I mean, most of the guys from Rata Negra were in Juanito Los Feos. Juanito Los Feos started in 2003, 2000. I mean, we're talking about tiene más de 20 años tocando in groups, and she was in another group before Juanito Los Feos.
No.
You know, they're unabashed and they do things their way. You know, they've toured the States a few times. I'm so upset because estaban en octubre. I think Psych Radio played them and I didn't even know.
Oh shit. Lat 22?
Yeah.
Or 21?
Like,
oh,
no,
damn.
like just 7 months ago. Dude. Like, I was like, corre la voz. You know, I would have loved to sing Juanita in me. You know, not Juanita, I mean, Violeta. Anyways, antes de eso, La Culpa con la canción Mágico Trágico. Dos grupos de Madrid. Just amazing. I mean, yeah, punk rock, I guess.
Yeah. Mágico Trágico, si tienen la oportunidad de ver esa canción, el video de La Culpa, it's intense. It's one of those, yeah, it's intense. Really good. You know, it's kind of like they recorded it in the basement, you know, like concrete basement, you know, just one shot, and then it goes into the other. Anyway, it's bloody, there's corpse, there's corpse.
Wow.
It's just,
okay.
It's intense, but it's
punk rock.
Okay. Mágico Trágico, it's mágico. Okay. No, it's good. It's really good. Y creo que esa intensidad tiene el grupo La Culpa, and so I think the visuals represent en ese video. Mira,
I think it adds beautifully to el set de esta noche de mi vecindad, because it reminds me of un festival, como dijo Manolo, un festival chingón, güey. Yeah. It would have been un poquito de todo, muy bonito acoplado.
Yeah.
And, you know, you have bands like Acting or Heavyweights and some other up-and-coming bands. Un grupo como Sudor that are going to scare you, you think, but then you see La Culpa and Rata Negra were probably tougher than Sudor. Right?
Mm.
Wonderful. I want to go to that festi.
¿Y ahora?
Ahora, who I think deserves to be headlining the festi? I'll tell you right now.
Órale,
no es porque es nuestro amigo, pero Carlos, Boom Boom Kid, ex-Fun People, un catálogo de música por casi 30 años that, you know, I know with no shame saying that, like, amazing punk rock. So I'm just going to play 2 songs of Boom Kid that are some of my selfishly personal favorites.
Okay. I was curious why this day, because it is a 2-banger.
Yeah. Because, you know, ¿sabes qué? Hablamos mucho de nuestros amigos in other bands, and Boom Boom Kid's one of them, but we never really play them.
You know what, ahorita que dijiste 30 years, I was like, oh, God damn, he's like the Iggy Pop of the Latino punk rockers, dude.
Yep.
Right.
So, en mi opinión, en este festival, who deserves to be headlining would be Boom Boom Kid. But unfortunately, the way this set is played, it would have been Boom Boom Kid probably opening, and then Rata Negra, and then it would have been the opposite, you know. But
well, not if we have a say.
Not if we have a say, exactly. When
right,
we've seen Boom Boom Kid play live, I don't know, dozens and dozens of times. Amazing show. Amazing show.
Surprised he doesn't get arrested, dude.
Anyways, Boom Boom Kid con la canción Brick by Brick.
Aquí en la banda Elástica Radio, mi vecindad.
Yeah, I did the double because, I mean, let's admit it, we all love this musician and the music from Pablo. Amazing. I mean, it's up there con like Dos Minutos, Ataque, Caifanes, and sometimes I think we're so busy on playing the new that every
Yeah.
once in a while I need to sit back and I go like, no, este muchacho deserves a double shot because we play him like once a year. And honestly, he
Yeah.
deserves to be played all the time.
Yeah. Y también, it could have been Boom Boom and Fun People, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I separate them a little bit because of doing them justice and honor to both groups. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, sometimes I get, especially you and me, Manny, we're so busy about looking for the new, that sometimes I feel like when we played La Culpa, I'm going like, wait a minute, I know G played this a year ago. We never played it again. And
You
why
know what?
not?
I think it's hard though,
It is hard.
porque como estábamos hablando hace rato, si de repente dentro de un año ¿no? Estamos con más o menos 40 y pico playlists, 48 por decir, ¿no? De todo el año.
500 canciones, la mayoría son nuevas.
Hay mucha canción muy nueva y también igual hay grupos que son nuevos, ¿no? And I think that's why it's difficult to try to play all of them all the time.
Pero a veces I think, you know, Manolo and myself have to take a step back and go like, no, I'm going to revisit a song I played 4 months ago because it is that good.
Well,
you know?
Angel, the Angel's Beat, who's on every Tuesday.
Is he back? He's finally back?
He's back.
Órale.
Tuesdays, yeah, he's
cool.
Okay.
He's been doing 4-hour shows.
Wait. How do you go from retired?
He's back. He's back. He's back throwing that championship belt on his shoulder.
Yeah, I'm only gonna do 60-minute matches, bro. That's it.
No,
that's it.
It's like back.
Wait, I thought you wanted to retire, homie.
No, he decided to cover the 80s.
Kidding me? 4 hours. Way.
Yeah,
I'm gonna the way una carrilla when I see him live again, dude.
Dude, all I can say is he's got the vinyl for doing 4-hour shows.
Yeah. Well, interesting. And so you say that because he's covering year by year. So he's on 86 now.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
81, 82, 83, 84. And just releases from that year, right? So it could be any majority is new wave, but you know, any artist that he has during those years.
Yeah.
And it's amazing because like this past Tuesday, I was like, wait a moment, this playlist tonight reminds me of like prom. At our prom, we had Richard Blade DJ our prom. So we had a K-rock DJ at our prom.
Yeah. Wow.
So totally. Okay, now going back to the 120 minutes. You know, Angel, you know, he said, well, why didn't you guys do 120 minutes? You know, because you guys have that kind of.
We used to on this before
when we were live
in the 90s. We did live 2 hours. I mean, one day, we might want to think about doing 2-hour shows because we definitely have the.
We do it once a year. And at the end of the year, we do a 2-hour show. Boom Boom Kid. Lo único feo es no tener por qué vivir. That is horrible. No hay que pensar de esa manera. Boom Boom Kid.
It's funny con estas dos rolas, Brick by Brick. Lo único feo es no tener por qué vivir. Carlos, Boom Boom Kid, has a knack of componiendo, armando una canción that you think is on the slow tempo, quiet, you know, unassuming song. But if you ever had
you see him live,
the pleasure to see him live and know him the way we know him, because like and it'll blow you effing away, because our little group of nuestro círculo de punk rock friends that we had, especialmente en los 90s, we were little egotistical music nerds. It took a lot for us to say que tú eres chingón, güey. And Boom Boom Kid, Fun People, live, rompieron esas barreras to where I'm going like, nah, homie. That is world level caliber punk rock shit.
Turning on mics, turning on mics.
Oh, we weren't live? That was live shit, dude. Way. Gerardo
Yeah.
had me like, he
Did
was
I give you
stroking
a
me.
finger?
No, way. Pero yo pensé, that
It's okay.
I can't repeat myself, dude.
Enjoy.
I was just saying how phenomenal lo que es Boom Boom Kid, anteriores to Fun People, en vivo, que si tienes la oportunidad de verlo en vivo, he had the same passion that we had, whether it be 5 people, 500, or 5,000, the show will be the fucking same.
Yeah.
You fucking blow your mind, dude.
You know, and he stole my heart because that's the same vision that we have. It doesn't matter. We're just going to go out there and you're going to do it, you know?
Right.
And I love seeing that. Estas dos canciones, Brick by Brick, y Lo Único Feo es No Tener Por Qué Vivir, are some of my, it's hard because tiene so much music and so many songs that are dear to our hearts. I picked these two because they're kind of in the same vein, Frega Quedito, you know, but they mean something, you know.
Yeah. Bueno, tuvimos una aventura muy increíble esta noche con toda esta música. Hablamos un poquito de nuestro amigoche, unos de nuestros colegas de aquí de la radio La Banda Elástica. Estamos hablando de Angel y Angel's Beat todos los jueves.
That's right, dude. Ese era afuera del aire. What the?
He's been
Angel,
doing
how,
4 hours sets.
Neta, wait, how can you go from retired to playing 4 hours?
He's catching up, man. He's got to catch up.
He's like, no, ya estoy muy viejo para esto, ya no quiero ver nada, no quiero. And he comes back, not for 2 hours, not for 3, 4 hours.
4 hours.
Y luego, aparte de eso, he's doing a yearly anthology.
Yeah, es exactamente. Muy bueno aquí en La Banda Elástica Radio. Se les recomienda. Esta noche fue traída a ustedes a través de DiavloVision en la radio, La Banda Elástica Radio, y aquí en el show de Mi Vecindad. Vamos a terminar esta noche con algo muy de nosotros, igual como estabas describiendo al Boom Boom. Para nosotros, nuestros amigos y colegas dentro del movimiento de la música alternativa. Sí, señor, diabólico.
Iba a decir, hay que dedicarle esta canción al Bolillo, que le mandé un texto to listen in, so hopefully he's listening in.
Órale. Unos saludos al Bolillo. Y bueno, estábamos hablando un poco de nuestras experiencias y lo que ha pasado a través de los años. María Fatal es uno de esos grupos para nosotros. Igual como la 120 Minutes that we used to do when we were at KZSC 88.1 FM, eran 2 horas de música.
459-4036.
Yeah.
Yeah, you still remember it.
Yeah. Man, we were there for years. Entonces, igual tocamos un poquito de todo, ¿no? Un poquito de todos los géneros alternativos en español. María Fatal siempre ha sido muy presente con nosotros, de hecho en el estudio con nosotros y con su música, y también cuando tuvimos, éramos parte también de Aslan Records, ¿no? María Fatal toca el 19 at the Paramount ahí en Boyle Heights. That's a legendary place where a lot of old school punk, Latino punk, came from.
¿De plan con La Castañeda?
La Castañeda el 19. Y bueno, en escuchando todo este playlist y tratando de ver cómo vamos a terminar la noche, me estaba acordando mucho de Los Fatales. Y bueno, vamos a terminar con algo de lo más recién de ellos, Ahora que no habitas aquí.
They're still great, though.
Yeah.
Anyways, se nos termina esta noche. Hasta la próxima. Agur.
Buenas noches, raza. Se cuidan.
Mi Vecindad.
Yeah, this was a very unique set, you know, but we nailed it out of the park again. It's very,
Oh, it was beautiful. And yeah, they're playing el 19 in Paramount. No se lo pierdan. La Castañeda. I think it's going to be an excellent show. A ver si le podemos.
Is Maria Fatal headlining or is it going to be La Castañeda?
That's interesting you say that.
Yeah, because I mean, and in all honesty, it could really go either way. It depends on like how you want to market it. You know?
Yeah, I believe so. I mean, I don't believe so, but it could be said that it's a co-headlining gig because Maria Fatal started in Mexico. They moved to the United States.
But they established themselves in Los Angeles.
Yes. Entonces, interesting you say that. It's so interesting you say that porque los fuertes aquí en lo que es la música alternativa en Los Ángeles, Maria Fatal.
Maria Fatal, yeah.
They're, you know,
they're legendary Southern California group.
On Glow.
I mean, to me, it's like it honestamente, it can go either way, and I can't argue one or the other, you know.
Bueno, terminamos. Vamos a apagar el Face. Gracias a todos. DiavloVision, mi vecindad, la banda elástica.